Oh, the toys that we are looking for on Implicit Bias. I'm your host, Kevon Bordelon. This is the final segment for Hour 2, which, by the way, if you missed any of the show in New Orleans, in Vidalia, in Natchez, Mississippi, in Monroe, in Ruston, in Shreveport almost, because we almost get that far, you want to catch what we were talking about earlier, please go find us on our socials. Go find us wherever you get podcasts. Find Implicit Bias, like, follow, subscribe. We love to have you with us for the entire 2 hours. This is one of those that as Christmas rolls by, we've done some of the, fun stuff to have at Christmas. But this one, and I know everybody saw it because I sent it to the entire crew here in the Mr. Lester's TSPL. This is one that boys of all ages absolutely want. I mean, there's that old saying, the difference between men and boys is the price of their toys. This Nerf gun, to me, is the Nerf gun to end all Nerf gun and win all Nerf wars.
And look, this is your way to stand there in the woods and to shoot at the predator, right? Like
yes.
that's This is the only minigun that you can really
from the comfort of your living room.
And you can actually control the recoil on this sucker, right? So this is your one chance.
So to tell you what it is, this is a full-on minigun, a miniature Gatling gun that is belt-fed and fires Nerf darts to the tune of 3,000 Nerf darts per minute. Like, it full-on spins up like a regular Gatling gun before it actually starts firing, and then just starts ejecting Nerf darts, which is absolutely fantastic. I would love to have one of those here in the TSPL just so we could shoot Walker over and 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 over. I'm not going to do it 3,000 times. It's okay.
Don't make me waste my money.
Is it a waste, technically?
No,
it's not a waste.
It's funny when you sent that to us this week. I had actually sent a similar video to my son Carter, obviously who's 13, and that, and of course now he's gone away from the Nerf guns, and Caleb
using real ones.
Thanks to Caleb earlier this week, he's the proud owner of a new shotgun himself. But I sent it to Carter because it is impressive. It is mind-blowing as what this thing can do.
I am curious, and we'll try and post this on our socials so people can see it and understand what we're talking about. I actually may send the video. Actually, Tug, Aaron David, our video producer, has the video. He might dub in some of this video. So if you want to see it, find us on our socials because it's just impressive. I'm curious, is this guy an armorer? Is he an engineer? Is he an electrical engineer? What is this guy's expertise to build this? Because it looks like something that rolled off of a production line.
But it is in production.
So it is fully in production now.
It is in production. I found it for Carter. I sent it to him.
You can find them.
How much?
I don't.
How much? Well, wait. You said you found it. Now you tell me you don't know how much.
Well,
it can't be that much. Maybe
I saw it. There's several
$500.
videos on it, but yes, I didn't send him the link to buy it. I sent him the video of.
I think the real question would be: does it run on DeWalt, Makita, or Milwaukee batteries?
Yeah, agreed. Because it's got to have a ton of electric power behind it.
You have to have a separate battery source. Now, in this one, a real minigun is an electronically firing initiating device, so no firing pin, right? This, it's not.
It's air.
Well, it's got to use air pressure.
It's air. So you either use spinning wheels, like the old Nerfs did, right? It had velocity there, and you preload it. Or it's a separate air canister that has to be a certain amount of PSI with electric motor running it, which you could do.
Kind of like the airsoft guns that have
gas. It could be green gas or something like that. But it's badass.
It is fantastic. I mean, I can only imagine, because let's face it, Caleb, you and I are of an age. Burley, maybe you, because you're only, 2 years older than me? Yeah. And Brian, you're like 12. So, and Walker's 6. I'm kidding, Brian. Yeah, I know. You and Caleb are the same age.
I think you're a year or two younger.
You got to lean on the microphone.
Wait, I'm a year or two younger?
I'm 42.
Where's all your gray hair?
Wait, where's all your hair?
It's called just for men. It's called just for men. That's what he uses.
But seriously, I'm of an age that when I was in college, me and my roommates would have Nerf gun wars. Right? I mean, we'd be running through the house. We'd ambush each other when we came in the house and try and hurt each other to a point where nobody was hurt long term. Right. I'm not going to say not seriously because we, sometimes we're like, ooh, groin shot, that's a winner. And you laughed it off, right? I mean, it was what you did to each other. But I'm looking at this and I'm going, man, I could only imagine my college roommates walking in and just unloading 3,000 Nerf darts until no more, and just keep
Well,
going.
that does the backpack hold 3,000 or
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
okay.
That's the
I
first
don't
thing
know.
that came to my mind was what's the reload process like?
Oh, it's tedious.
Look, that's
first
done.
thing.
Because
That's separate, right?
That's all manual.
That's
gonna-
all in preparation.
I'm gonna tell you what the most expensive part of this is. It's the actual 3,000 Nerf darts. I don't know what those things go for,
Yeah.
but you probably got $1,000 or $2,000 worth of Nerf darts in the back of that thing as you're trying to shoot it and maintain it. And then when you start losing Nerf darts, because we all know you shoot 5 Nerf darts, you only ever find 3.
yeah.
This is like
Your dog finds the other 2 and
Yeah.
then vomits them up. But
or your lawnmower
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
yeah.
this to me is this goes on the list for 2025. This goes on the list for 2025. If you want to see something fun when we have an event over the summer, if we can muster one of these, maybe. You never know who walks into Mr. Lester Steakhouse and starts just mowing people down with the Nerf dart
We
gun.
can do a RoboCop impersonation.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh yeah.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Yes,
Nerf darts.
yes.
Yeah, that could be fun. Walker, how many Nerf guns do you have? Be honest.
Right now, 0.
Oh, don't lie.
What?
Don't lie.
Check my house.
We still have, like, remember the football shaped
Oh,
toy
yeah.
chest?
Yeah.
I have a football toy chest full of Nerf guns.
We still have. Well, of course, Carter's still young enough, but yeah, we've got all the latest and greatest. The ones that had the little barrel that
The pump with the
Got-
balls.
yeah, it's got like no, I never had the balls. Never had the balls.
Sorry. I'm composing myself.
Talking about my son.
Yeah,
here.
we're good. We're
Never
good.
the one with the balls.
makes it
those
worse,
those
Burley.
weren't cool, but they had the canister like a what do you call it? A barrel.
Sack.
Oh, it's got its own cylinder.
cylinder.
Big
Yeah,
cylinder,
yeah.
like a.
Yeah, my boys have that one. It shoots the red darts. Those hurt.
Those do
hurt.
hurt. Those do
yeah.
hurt.
Yeah.
This one just, I keep going back to the Gatling gun. 3,000 Nerf darts per minute.
That's
is
dedication.
Look
That
look
is.
it up. Just look it up on. You can find it on.
Well, for those
YouTube.
on the
You can find
radio,
it,
we're gonna
yes.
put the video of this up on.
But on the radio,
Facebook,
yeah, you
X,
guys can
YouTube.
look up on
Like
YouTube. You'll see it.
If
It's
you want to
a
be the
Nerf
coolest
Gatling
uncle
gun.
in your family, this is where you go.
Oh, that might be even more fun.
Yeah.
Because I've got I don't have any nephews of that age, but some of my nephews' sons are of that age.
Yeah. See,
We're
there.
giving them that with 3,000 Nerf darts.
you
would
take
absolutely
that.
wreak havoc. In
Y'all
their
do
home.
a family reunion, and then you just mow them down with Nerf darts, and you're like, Uncle Kavan wins.
The best video is there's a Nerf video. It's not exactly what we're talking about here, but there is a Nerf video where a guy dubbed the music from
Predator.
Saving Private Ryan, I believe.
Oh, I know
That
the one you're talking
slow-
about.
So with that kid's running across the living room
Oh,
with the
yeah.
diaper.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And he-
yes.
That's cinema right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Somebody had way
Dude,
too much
that
time
is-
on their hands.
That is one of the best because the kid gets hit and his body falls
Yeah.
and he falls into the couch and he's just wailing in pain. Just,
Much like we are after listening to Burley have one too many drinks on implicit bias. I'm kidding, but it is time to wrap up the show. Thank you for being with us. We hope you've had a fantastic couple of hours solving the world's problems 1 to 2 to 5 weekly whiskeys at a time. If you missed anything, find us on our socials. Wherever you subscribe to podcasts, please go like, follow, share, and we'll see you in 7 on next week's episode of Implicit Bias.